Hey everybody, Travis from Tales of a Campground Host. What in the heck is this? It is April 2nd, 2023. We just got another foot-ish of snow, courtesy of Mother Nature yesterday. There is ice hanging off the roof. Why am I out here? Well, for a couple of reasons. First, I want to tell you what our plans are for the channel this coming season. And secondly, we're going to do some cooking. Yes, that's right. We're going to cook out here in the snow. What's our plans for the channel this summer? Well, I'm hoping the cooking that we're about to do gives it away. We've heard from a lot of you that you like our cooking videos because it gives you ideas of things that you can do other than brats, burgers, chicken, which you've heard me say before. Brats, burgers, chicken, brats, burgers, chicken, brats, burgers, chicken, pizza. So today we are going to make a dry run. Actually, it's not entirely a dry run because I have made something similar before, but we're going to make smoked chili. And we're going to make it here at home on the smoker, and then we're going to try it again this summer at camp. Last time we made it, it was a hit. It was probably one of the few times we didn't have to sit there and go, chili again, because everybody loved it. So we're going to get the smoker set up, and we'll introduce you to the main players in this week's video. All right, folks, here we are with our trusty refrigerator. And yes, there is a story to that we will tell you someday, but this we jokingly refer to as our refrigerator. It's a Kenmore kind of automatic wood-fired smoker. I love this thing. I set the temperature and I walk away and it does the rest. So I've got about a half a hopper of pellets. I'm probably going to need to get some more in there. But let me introduce you to the key players in today's chili. First of all, we have a piece of beef roast. Now this is the first time we're going to do this with a roast, so I'm kind of interested in this. The idea is we're going to smoke this to where we can pull it, and then that will get mixed in, shredded to the chili later. But the other thing we've got going on here is look at these colors. Check this out. We've got red, yellow, green pepper, we've got celery, we've got carrots, we've got corn, red onion, paprika, smoked paprika actually, some cayenne pepper, a little cilantro, corn, and we're gonna let this smoke. It's literally just gonna sit on the smoker with the roast over it. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna put this rack on here. Now I'm gonna take this big old slab of meat and I'm gonna put it right over top of it. Now the reason I'm doing this is I want the vegetables to absorb some of the flavor of the beef as it smokes. So as the beef drips down, it's gonna collect in this pan. I should mention there is a little olive oil in here as well, just to kind of keep things from scorching and stuff like that. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna flip this guy up to 180. The only reason I'm picking 180 over the smoke setting is I need it to get hot enough to cook the vegetables, but not so hot that it ruins the flavors and textures. So we're gonna let this sit now for about 4 to 5 hours, and then we'll start in on the next part. So for me, it's gonna be 4 to 5 hours. For you, it's a jump cut. We'll see you in about 4 to 5 hours.
Really, Mother Nature? Really? I'm trying to make something delicious to eat, and this is how you're going to treat me? Stop already! I want to go camping!
So the snow has stopped, finally. Thank you. It's been about 3-ish hours. I just refilled the hopper so that I know we have enough pellets to keep going. Let's see what this roast looks like, and then I've got a secret ingredient that I'm going to add. So come on over here, take a look at this. So as you can see, the roast is starting to get a little bit of a crust to it, which is fine. The vegetables are starting to show some darkening, which is also good. That means we've got the right amount of heat in here. But now it's time to add the secret ingredient. Yes, that's right, some molasses. I'm just going to pour a very, very light amount on the roast here. close this again and run away. So again, for you this is going to be like nothing but a jump cut. For me it's going to be another 2 to 3 hours. I'm just going to let this sit. I might come out and stir the vegetables a little bit, but other than that, I'm leaving this thing alone. So we'll see in a little bit. Alright, so the chili has been going at it for a while, or at least part of it, but there's other components of chili. So we've got my Dutch oven here. I love this thing. It is pretty much indestructible. And what I'm going to add to it is some chili beans with the sauce, some black beans, and just a little bit of tomato juice. A lot of times when I make chili, I use V8 for the flavor. But I don't want the vegetable juice, the flavorings of the V8 to overpower the smoking, and I find that just plain tomato juice works better for this. So I'm going to add just a little bit, not too much. Trust me, we'll be using more, but with the amount of vegetables and meat that are out there, I want to wait. And now, I have a couple of secret ingredients that I need to add. You may think this is crazy, considering the molasses that's already out there. But we're going to add just a little bit of brown sugar. Notice I'm not one of those people that uses measuring cups. That should be enough. Alright, so we've got our brown sugar in there. Now, what's chili without a little bit of chili powder? And I'm not going to use too much because I don't want to bury these flavors in these other seasonings. I'm going to put a little bit of crushed red pepper. That's going to give us just a little bit of heat. Again, I'm not going to put too much in. If you come take a look here, you'll see I don't have much in there. It's just more for the flavor. And add a little more smoked paprika. Now remember, this is on the vegetables as well, so it's not like I'm really looking to do a whole lot of seasoning. It's more about complementing what's already there. Here comes our cilantro. And if you're not someone that likes cilantro, you can skip it. Make it your own way. And I've really come to appreciate cayenne pepper, so I'm going to put a little bit of that in. And now this, we're going to go outside, and I'm going to add the vegetables to it and put the roast over top of this for the remainder of the smoking time. Because I want that smoke to actually get into the V8, or not the V8, excuse me, the tomato juice, and really infuse into this liquid. So let's head outside, and we'll get the next step going. All right, here we go. Time to open this thing up. It's been a good hour and a half at least since I put the molasses on the meat. Yes, I said 3 hours or so, but then I realized, oh wait, I need to start getting some heat into this. I kind of lost track of time. So let's open this up here. Oh, I wish YouTube had smell-o-vision because this is really smelling good. We're going to just slide this guy off to the side here. Pull this out. We'll close this so we don't lose all of our heat. Now remember, I said I'm going to put this in our liquid. So it's time to start adding our veggies. And yes, this is going to be thick. That's the idea. Slide this off to the side here, out of the way. We'll stir that in just a little bit. I promise it's not taking up all the space, but you can see this is going to be thick, and I want it to be thick. This is going to be one of those hearty, stick-with-you meals. There's room in here for meat, but not necessarily all of it. So I might have a little left over for sandwiches, but that's okay. So again, we're going to open this guy back up. And we're going to take our roast here, set him over top. Again, we want those flavors from the drippings to end up down in the chili. And I'll just set this off to the side for now. Slide that back a little bit. And now, I promise you this, I am not going to touch it until about 4 o'clock. It's right now it's about 1:30, so another 2.5 hours. It is now 3:37. This piece of meat has been on the smoker for about 7 hours. Its internal temperature right now is 170 degrees. For pulling purposes, that's still a little low. I'd like to see closer to 200, but it is getting to the point of the day where we're going to want to eat at some point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this guy up into little bitty chunks, and we're going to add them to the pot and let it sit for probably another hour or so, maybe hour and a half, because we do have biscuits to make. So I'm going to start cutting, and then when this is done, I'll take you outside and we'll get it added to the pot.
And that is without the meat. The veggies are starting to soften up. And now, the piece de resistance. The roast, sliced, diced, ready to go. We're going to add that in there. Start stirring this in ever so carefully. We don't want to lose anything if we can help it. Look at that. Again, I wish YouTube had smell-o-vision. We'll have to add a little bit of liquid to this, but I kind of expected we would. We'll add just a little bit more tomato juice, just to thin it out a little bit. Told you we'd use more. Doesn't that look good? I really wish you could smell this. All right. Gotta go in for the taste test. Oh yeah. Gotta let the camera lady try it.
That's good. That's really good.
All right. We're going to let this just sit now. I'll come out and stir it a few times, maybe add a little more liquid, but we're just going to let that sit now for the next hour, hour and a half. We'll make some biscuits, and then it'll be time to eat. So here it is, the moment of truth, and now I'm out here by myself in selfie mode, which is going to be very entertaining. Stephanie's starting the biscuits, and no, you don't get a video on that, at least not today. We're doing it in the house. That's not any fun. But check this out. That is going to go inside and rest for probably the half hour or so that it takes Stephanie to make the biscuits. And the reason I'm going to do that is I find that pulling things off the heat for a little bit allows the flavors to get to know each other a little better. So I'm going to bring this in, and when it's time to eat, I'll show you how it turned out.
All right, unless I am mistaken, it is time to eat. Now, I don't know about you, I like cheese in my chili. I like sour cream on my chili. So, let's see here. I don't know about you, but that looks really good. So we'll go a scoop, get a little bit extra liquid here. A little bit of cheese and some sour cream. A little more sour cream than that. I'm not that stingy. And a spoon. And then you gotta have a biscuit. Stephanie made the biscuits. Maddie.
Yes.
Are you hungry?
Yes.
Bon appetit.
Thank you.
We're gonna eat now. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. Tell us what you think. Does this look good? What should we try different? I'm thinking maybe next time I try smoked chicken. Until then, take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you in our next video. Bye-bye.